Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today is another rather special unboxing. And now this is an unboxing of another custom build that I'm doing, and this will be of a 470 sized quadcopter, which is pretty large, and it's meant for aerial filming, which is what I'm going to be using it. It's going to have GPS, a gimbal, a good 4K camera, all of that. So let's just start off here. And both of these packages I got from Hobby King. And I bought them when I did because they had a sale going on, so I saved about $200. But all the parts here, if you buy them regular price, are about $500. So this box here has these green bubble things, and there's, holy crap, there's like 20 feet of those. It's gonna be fun to pop later though. But let's see what we have else in here. Just some papers. And the first things, let me put that down the floor and I'll just show you what's coming out of it. So we have some LEDs that I bought, and these are red. As you can see with that red sticker there. Nice that they indicated. You have a little manual. And then it looks like there's red on the bag. It's these little strips that you cut into strips of 3. I got some red and blue, and they have wires on them, which is nice. And these only run off of 3S, so I'm going to have to figure out, I'm probably going to have to buy a Beck or something to get them to work with that. But I'm not going to open the blue ones because I know they're blue, as you can see there. So what else we have in here is some wire that I bought. So this is the wire here. And now this is, I believe I bought, I think they just put it all in one. I bought 2 meters of red and green, and I would have got the black, but they didn't have that in stock. So I got green, so I'm going to be using this as positive and this is negative. And it is, let me find an N. It is 12 gauge copper wire. I don't know if you can see that, but it is copper in there. So nice low resistance and good conductivity. So this one is not copper though, so I don't know why that is. It said they're both, but they're 12 gauge. Maybe a little bit too thick. I was between 12 and 14 gauge, but I would just went with 12 just to be safe. But those are pretty heavy there, but great silicone on them. Really flexible, easy to strip. So down here we have this, and now this is my battery. So let's get this here. And I only bought one of these because the batteries are like $45. As you can see, this giant hunker here. I've only been experienced with little batteries here, so let's take this out. Some bubble wrap. You can see this thing is huge. Like, looking at this in my hands, I thought when I first got a 1300 milliamp hour battery, I thought that was huge. But this is a Turnigy Nanotech 4000 milliamp hour or 4 amp 35 to 70C discharge 4-cell battery. And this thing is really big. That is so cool that it's going to be carrying this huge battery. And over here we have our 4S balance plug, and this is pretty cool. It's my first 4S battery. And then over here, let me get this. I can't get the. Let me cut the warning sticker off, just because. Oh man, doesn't want to cut it. Jeez, it's not cutting. There it goes. There we go. Finally got that off. That was really tough there. So, looking at the battery, this is, I believe they are this connector is 3.5 millimeter bullets, or I think it's HXT. I don't know. I'll leave a link. I bought some extra ones down below. And it takes up to 90 amps, and this shouldn't be drawing more than 60, this quad. I can't get over how big this battery is. And the wire going into the connector is 10 gauge. So I probably was too big getting 12 gauge. I probably should have got 14 for the rest of it, but that's that. So the last thing we have in here, in this box, oops. Let me move this one just for now, bring that back. Move all that over. Okay, we're still in shot. So we have the Quanum XJ470, as you can see there. Now this is the frame. So let's open this up. You can see, first of all, we have some foam for the landing feet. That's nice. We have carbon booms, and I believe these are the landing feet ones. Over here we have more carbon booms, and I believe, yeah, there's 4 of them, and these are the arms, and the 2 shorter ones on the left here, those are the back arms, and the 2 longer ones over here are the front arms. So let me cut one open and take a look at the quality of the carbon. Now, I don't know too much about carbon, but I can just tell you what I see. And now they look pretty clean. There's not really any burring around the edges here. Let's look in the holes, just a little bit there, but pretty smooth. It's got a matte finish, and there's no carbon dust coming off of my hands, which is always good. A couple different holes, and it's there's a little bit of burring down through. I don't know if you can see it there, down to the middle, but otherwise it looks like really nice on the arms here. Very, very strong. Let's get this out. These are the motor mounts, and now these are CNC hard anodized aluminum, and there's also some screws in there. I'm not going to take everything out of the bags just because that'd be kind of a mess. I don't have that much room here. And here we have, it looks like it came with its own battery strap. I did not know that, so that's good. At least I'll have one that fits it. Looks like we have those red things are the thumb screws, since this is a folding frame. We have a couple other things, the gimbal mount, tons of screws, more aluminum, tons and tons of parts in here. And here we have 4 little rubber grommets and the carbon tubes, which are meant for the gimbal mounting as well. And then we have the last bits of the frame. So let's get this here. And here we have the top plate. I'm going to open this just because just one thing. Now this is plastic. So here we have that. And it looks like, I don't think that's a adhesive back. Kind of looks like cardboard, but and now this is the top plate that goes on it. And a lot of people don't like this. Like, they think it's too flimsy and it doesn't look good, and the branding, but I don't know why I like it. I think the white plastic looks good on the black carbon, but so I'm going to keep that definitely. And then here we have this bag, and I will open this just to take a look at the main frame pieces. Now this is a kind of quad, I think it's called the spider formation. It's got angled arms that are longer than the back. It's an interesting looking one. So here we have the middle plate, I believe, tons and tons of holes and mounting on this. You can see the carbon. Let me look. There's scratches, and you can see there's some scratches along here, but let's look for burring. I don't see any burring on it, and the back, both are a shiny gloss finish. I believe this is 1 millimeter thick, or maybe 1.5, and it almost looks like in the middle that it is a glass fill. As you can see, it looks like there's layers that aren't all carbon. I can't really show it, but I don't know if it's all carbon or not. It doesn't look it to me, but like I said, I don't know that much about carbon fiber. And this one, same thickness. However, this one looks even less carbon. It looks focus. There's kind of that whiter area around in the middle that looks a lot like glass fiber to me. So that's kind of disappointing. I thought it was all carbon, but a pretty expensive frame, around $100. But let's get this last piece here. Last box actually has some bubble wrap and things, and this one came from the US warehouse. So let's get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at this box. Okay, so this is the I got the Hobby King Pilot Micro, the Mega Master Set, which is the flight controller, OSD, GPS, pretty much everything. So this is the OSD, which monitors your battery voltage and all your cables in the back there. This one is your external GPS thing there. This one is a power distribution board. However, it doesn't look like there are any 5 or 12 volt output, so I might have to get a separate BEC for the LEDs. Here we have a micro USB to micro USB cable. And then we have a USB to micro USB cable there. So that's handy, I guess. And here we have for 433 megahertz module, along with down here, not quite sure what this one is. I think, I'm not sure what that is, but I think you plug this into your laptop and then you can get flight data. And all of these things come with clear heat shrink, if you can see it there. I'm not sure what all these do, like I said. And now here, the last one, we have the flight controller, which is, you can see there, pretty small. A bunch of other cabling and wiring in there. But I don't want to make this unboxing 2 hours long, so I'm not going to get into all of that. And then here we have my other battery connectors. I bought a pack of 10 just because it was cheaper overall. Just in, you know, like I said, the same ones that come on the battery. Should handle 90 amps. And here we have some propellers that I bought. So let's see here. Now let me open this one real quick. Okay, so here I have this one. They come with mounting up here, some aluminum with spacers in the middle with some long screws. So let's take a look at one of these propellers. And now these are multi-star 12x4 propellers. So they are 12 inches long with 4 inches pitch, and they are actually wood. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the middle. They're actually a wood core, and then they have this rubber paint stuff, I guess, coating on them. And they feel pretty nice. I don't know how unbalanced they will be, but the hubs definitely are too big to fit on the motors. They're T-style mounting, but I'm pretty sure that this little black spacer right there will allow them to fit on it. And I got 6, what did I get? I got 6 total propellers, so 2 spares if I need them. And then let's look at this box. This is the last box here I got. It's an LD Power D450 power system, which comes with motors in ESCs and propellers. So we have a little warning notice here. Get this foam, take that foam off there. You can see very nicely packaged in here. You have all your ESCs and motors. So let's take a look at one ESC real quick. You see it is an LD Power 30 amp ESC, 2 to 4S LiPo. However, it is an octo ESC, which means it has no BEC in it, which, as you can see, there's only 2 wires coming from the servo connector. So there's no voltage regulator in there, so you can't just plug. I think that, yeah, I need to get power from the power distribution board to power my flight controller. So we have all 4 of those. They should be 30 amps, will definitely be more than enough for what these motors and everything will be drawing. Let's take a look at the motors, and now these things are huge. They are 2810. You can see, take the light away. They're, I can't get it to show there, M2810 720 kV motors, as you can see there. And the windings in there, I didn't know if these were on the pictures after editing or not, but the windings are actually red, which looks pretty cool. And they have these silver, everything in there looks really nice. It's pretty much silent when you spin it. Got a huge C-clip and shaft on the bottom. Everything looks good, and it comes with bullet connectors, but I'm going to probably be taking those off. But that looks pretty sweet. And then you get 4 of these. As you can see here, you get all 4 of them. Very heavy, at least what I'm used to. So lastly, we have, okay, this is the propellers that it came with. The system, the power system itself. Let me take these out. And as you can see, these are 12 by 5.5 propellers, so 12 inches and 5.5 inches of pitch. And these ones are carbon fiber, which looks really cool. Now, you may be wondering why I got those white ones, and that's because these ones, for these motors on Hobby King, they had listed an amp chart, and I wasn't sure because the power distribution board that comes with this says it's only rated to 60 amps, and I wasn't sure if these were going to draw too much, so I thought I might as well play it safe and use the 12 by 4s, so because those were listed and those shouldn't draw too much power off this. So, you know, these I guess I'm not going to use. I don't know, I might try them out. It's just, I really want to use these because I think they look way cooler. And actually I can see over here there is like you can see how it's shiny and then there's a dull spot, and that's actually, I can tell, is balancing that they have done at the factory. They've shaved a little bit of material off that side, and same thing on this one except it's over on this side. So that's really nice that they balanced them straight out of the factory. And they send you a full set there. What else comes in here? Okay, we have some mounting hardware, so basically just that same little plate along with screws to let you put the T-style propellers on there. But there we go, that was my unboxing of my new 470 sized custom quad build that I'm going to be using for aerial filming with the Quanum XJ470 frame. And as you can see, this just has tons and tons of parts. Like, there's so many things here, it's just, I can't get over how big that battery is. But I'm definitely going to have a pretty hard time building this. And I will be doing build videos. They're not going to be that detailed, like say as some other ones, because this is just going to be so complicated for me, like especially finding out how the frame fits, as there's no instructions, although there should be online. I'll check on Hobby King, but I'll try to do my best with the build videos. But that was the unboxing, so stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one. Or wait, hold on. Just one second, I forgot to say that I still need a receiver. So this is the receiver I'll be using. It is a FreeSky 8XR receiver with the long range antennas that came with my FreeSky Tyrannus, as you can see here. So this thing just looks really cool and I've been loving it. I've had it for a day now and I've configured it with everything. So that's what I'm going to be using, since my 9XR Pro wasn't too sure about with reliability, and this is a lot of money here, so I wanted to make sure I had the best radio link. So there we go, that's the real end, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.